Okay, next are going to be these tubes. These little pieces right here are impossible to find, yet here they are. One there and one there. So that's what I like about this car. Everything is original. Nothing has been boogered with. The only person or entity that boogered with this car is Mother Nature, and he did a bang up job, I'm telling you. Okay, I'll let them marinate a little bit. What is this? You're kidding me. It's the original signal wire for the starter? Well, look at that. And it's even clamped down. Look at that. That's where it went originally. It had a little clamp right here. Okay, let me get that Jed Clampett off of there, and then I'll get that out of there. Take that hose off of there too. And I know it's broken right there. I understand that. But I can pinch this off and flip it over and braze it, and I can use this for my brake light signal switch, because I don't have any, and I want to try to rehab that. Rehab that master cylinder, and I need something to plug those off with. So let's get that all out. All right, let's see if this one comes off as easy as the other one. Sorry, I don't have really any good way to... Look at that. Shocking. Isn't that amazing? Look at it. It's still got the original hoop on it too. I'm going to keep this in place while I run Wendy O. Williams in the plasmatic around here, and that way it won't zap my cable, which is still good. Look at, watch. It still works. It's a vacuum. It still works. Oh, this car's amazing. Okay, right about there, we got about a 1/16 of an inch. So I'm going to save this. This is our VW gap for floor pans rear. It's got about a 1/16 of an inch back there. I've marked it right here for this bolt and right here. I know what you're saying. What the hell kind of measurements are those? Well, look, man, before I went into this 3 times before with the 0 measurements. So I think I'm making some precautions, okay? So there you go. And on both sides, they had taken an arc welder, a wire feed welder, something other than a spot welder, and they put a bead here, and they put a bead there for this. I cut through the tunnel, but I know a guy with a welder that probably can fix that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Wendy O. Williams in the plasmatics, and I'm going to go right across here like this, and then down, and then along. I'm going to kind of tuck that up like that so I don't whack that wire inadvertently, and get up underneath there with the plasma cutter. When I go across there like that, and then I'm going to come right across here, here, and here. And it's going to leave this little perch right here. I'll have to massage this perch, and I'll have to cut this piece off of there. Then I can start using the air chisel to get the rest of that off there. What a mess. Okay, I'll see if I can keep my fatness out of the way, and you might actually be able to see this. I'm going to need that, ain't I? Okay, let's see here. First, what we will do is I'll go in and then work this way so I burn myself less. Get this way. Okay, to keep the neighbors from complaining, I have to shut the door there. I'm on my last leg with this air hose. This hazard fraud air hose is not very good. I'm gonna have to get another one. Okay, I've got this cut down to where we have our pad here, and then I can grind that down to a nice little pad where it'll fit on there really well. I've got those two pieces on either side to air chisel off. This is where the fun begins. And I'll have to chisel this whole, I'll have to chisel this whole thing off. There probably really isn't much of it left. And I'll go right to here. And then I will be able to take my pan and I'll be able to put it up in there and see exactly where I'm at. And I'll be able to lift this up and kind of get it in relation to where it was originally, and see how far in or out, front or back, the new pan needs to go. Again, before I put this pan in, I'm going to weld a couple of pieces. Where is it? There's the spot welds. Right here, it's going to go across just a little plate like this that I can get into on the other side. I can really put the beans to it. I need to miss these holes, and what it's going to do is it's going to go across the top at the top here and sit on that ledge, and then I can really give it the beans also. And then I've got a nice little square section that's a little bit stronger than that cheesy sheet metal. So let's get whacking with the air chisel. This ought to be fun. You're gonna want some ear protection, and man, make sure you got some glasses on. All right, let's see what you got here. All right, I got that pad cleaned off pretty good. Scared the life out of me because this thing wouldn't shut off. I need to take and spray some of that spray for potentiometers and stuff into that switch and get it to lubricate. All right, I welded up my mess and ground it. Don't yell at me for my boogers, but it's pretty strong. It's not too bad until you get down to here, and then the shenanigans begin. So you got a little shenanigans going on here. So yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? So probably what we're going to do is we're going to take and cut this stuff off like that, and I'll make a patch that goes over it and then lips like that. But first thing I'm going to do is probably, I don't know, I haven't figured this out yet. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Might have to prop it up on its end and get up underneath it to patch it. Probably something, because there's a couple little holes right here. You can see the daylight through it, but it's still pretty strong. It's really thick metal, and it's not bad anywhere else other than there. It's the same thing on the other side though. So we'll have to fix that tunnel since that's our main spar. We're gonna have to fix it, make it really strong. And I've got some good steel, and hey, I know a guy, like I said. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. All right, before I take a break, I'm going to change these tires, so. And there you go. That looks better already, right? Yay. Oh yeah, nice. Yep. Looks better already. Now for my break.